Ja, und ich bin's wieder, Käse und Haare. Hier mit meinem Let's Play von Felix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Und nachdem wir mit Klaviers Hilfe den, oh Mann, ich habe schon wieder das deutsche Wort vergessen. Also diesen Mock-Trial nochmal nachgestellt haben. Ja, wird das Zeit mal mit den Investigations weiterzumachen. Man könnte noch ein bisschen weiter mit Apollo quatschen, aber es ist nicht ganz so relevant. Einfach dessen, weil Apollo ja jetzt hier für diese Zeit unser Partner sein wird, was Investigating angeht. Also gehen wir mal weiter. Es sei denn, man möchte die Musik weiter genießen. 24. Oktober, Theme is Legal Academy, First Floor Hallway. Ah, Mr. Wright! I heard they arrested your friend Juniper. Yeah, Detective Fulbright just took her in. I refuse to believe that one of our students is capable of murder. We must prove her innocence by any means necessary. The end justifies the means. What do you mean, the end justifies the means? I, Professor Means, always say what I mean, and I mean what I say by all means. Here at our esteemed academy, we train our students to produce meaningful results. You believe in Juniper's innocence, do you not? Of course I do! Junie would never hurt a fly! Friss mich nicht! Precisely. We have justice on our side. The only other thing we need are results. It is the hate of fully to endanger our client by failing to pursue all means possible. Sure, I want to prove her innocence, but I don't like the sound of that the end justifies the means part. Well, you are still young and idealistic. It's no wonder you fail to see the wisdom therein. There is but one thing to do now. I must personally take up Juniper's defense. You're going to take her case, Professor Means? I may be a professor, but I'm still licensed to practice law. Und heute esse ich Jamaika. In fact, I have even battled Professor Court in court. No kidding! So you guys were rivals or something? No, nothing of the sort. She was an esteemed colleague at the academy and in court. You see, both Professor Court and I graduated from the academy at the top of our class. Wow, I bet they both used to really bring it. Now, if you would excuse me, I had best go to discuss the case with Juniper. Professor Means, please wait! I didn't want to say anything, but Apollo and I already agreed to take her case. It's true, Juniper is counting on us to prove her innocence. Really now? You too? And when were you planning to telling me? Sorry, boss. I know we should ask first, but... Relax. Your friend was just hauled away in front of your eyes. Sometimes you just have to make snap decisions, and I think you made the right one. How wonderful. Very well, Athena Sykes. Let me ask you just one thing. Darf ich dich fressen? As a lawyer, what is it that you treasure beyond all else? That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients. What a wonderful answer. Juniper must be overjoyed to have a friend such as you. As her professor, I too shall do whatever I may to help her. And if you decide to take the end justifies the means strategy, werde ich dich nicht fressen. Come see me at once. Let's hope it never comes to that. Ich will nicht gefressen werden, aber trotzdem. Now, if you would excuse me. Ich muss heute Jamaika essen. Well, time's a wasting. You better start investigating and fast. But first, how about I tell you everything I know so far? Yes, please! Das wäre schön. Danke, Phoenix! Have you learned anything new about the case? Actually, I ran into Professor, genau. I ran into Prosecutor Gavin and he told me something interesting. Seems the murder took place in the art room. There's traces of a large pool of blood there. So the police believe the body was moved from there to the stage. What? Really? Just like the mock trial again. The police are searching the art room, but whether they found anything, well, what? Come to think of it. Let's do our own crime scene investigating before it gets too crowded around here. Huh? Are we even allowed to do that? It's no big deal, as long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus... no, never mind. Now, where was I again? But there's really no need to talk about it right here, right now. I want you to find out for yourselves. Okay. Also hat Phoenix etwas erschnüffelt, aber kann nicht darüber reden. Vielleicht, weil er sich beobachtet fühlt? So, were you shocked by your conversation with Professor Means? Oh, I guess so. Actually, that was pretty shocking. The dark age of the law. I'm sure you've heard those words before. Sure, a number of times. Prosecutors file false charges and lawyers fight back by fabricating evidence. There's a lot of that going around these days. But the question is, how is it related to the case at hand? Training students to produce results. That is the school's policy. Well, that in and of itself isn't a bad thing. Right. As long as those results come by fair and honest means. Oh, but what was it that Professor Means said? The end justifies the means. To survive the dark age of the law, you must use any means necessary. Fabrication of evidence and false charges are unavoidable in the quest of results. That's what they're preaching here at Themis Legal Academy. But what will happen to our legal system if results are all that matter anymore? Relax, it's just a rumor. I'd take it with a grain of salt if I were you. Oh, that's a relief. You had me going there for a minute. Wait a second. What if Mr. Wright examined the victim's body for a reason? Maybe he was worried someone might actually tamper with the evidence. I think that about wraps up what I know so far. The fact that this case closely resembles Miss Wood's script is obviously important. Knowing that, you should probably try and identify what's the same and what's different. Okay, I'll try talking to as many people as I can on campus. Na dann, können wir ja weitergehen. In diesem Sinne. Als nächstes dahin. Jetzt fällt's mir gerade wieder ein. Einer der geilsten Charaktere wieder in dem Spiel. Das sage ich vielleicht so ziemlich oft, aber... Fangirl-Gasm, man merkt schon. Aber ihre Referenzen sind so göttlich! 24. Oktober, Themis Legal Academy Outdoor Stage. I thought the area was cordoned off. Hey, the police are discussing something over there. Oh, I know! I'll just quietly sneak over for a listen. Here goes! Athena! Watch where you're... Huh? Eee! Ouch! Who put this stupid box here? Ein Karton. Ein motherfucking Karton!
Wait! Apollo! This box! There's...
What now?
There's someone or something inside!
Don't let it be a snake! Metal Gear!
You mom just blew my cover!
What the? There really is someone inside. Snake? Bist du es?
That someone is me, Miriam Scuttlebutt. And I'm a senior in the judge course.
What's with the box?
It's the fate of we who live in the shadows. There's a very good reason why none may see my face by the light of day.
Wait, if you're taking the judge course, did you write a mock trial script too?
You really want to see my script that? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission and you'll wish you hadn't.
Who cares? I'm sure it was rejected for a good reason. Andernfalls, lass mal ein bisschen mit der schnacken. Ich meine, sie hat einen Karton. Die muss sympathisch sein. Oh, so you're studying to be a judge too. You must be classmates with Juniper. Are you a friend of hers?
Juniper? Sure, she's my friend. That's why I'm gathering info. Now, tell me all you know. You know, for tomorrow's trial.
For tomorrow's trial? What are you talking about?
I'm going to take the stand, naturally. So, the witness
for the prosecution is some weirdo in a cardboard box?
This disguises how I get my scoops! But you're right, it's me. So, tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake.
Wait a second, Miriam. Repeat what you just said.
Lawyer with brains as bad as his ears. Poor Juniper. I'm taking the stand tomorrow. Tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Clear enough for you this time?
Danke! I thought so. Athena, my bracelet's reacting. Really? That means a lie already? That was quick. Ja, erstaunlich, ne? Na gut, dann fokussieren! So, wir gehen mal auf ihre schöne Patschehand. Ich meine, was anderes kann man ja bei ihr nicht sehen, abgesehen von ihren Augen. Aber, also gehen wir mal auf ihre schöne Patschehand. Aha! For Juniper's sake, da klammert sie sich an ihren Karton fest. Würde ich auch machen, also friss das! That's strange. You suddenly tightened your grip when you said for Juniper's sake. It's like you subconsciously tensed up because you're lying.
What are you talking about? When did I ever lie?
Okay, then let me ask you this. Why were you selected as a witness?
That's an easy one. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Themis Herald. I know everything there is to know around a campus, even the darkest of secrets.
Editor-in-chief, huh? Pretty impressive.
Yeah, well, it's a lonely one-woman operation. I do it all myself, from reporting to editing to publishing. Still impressed? I'm a perfect storm of journalism because I bring it all to the table. And this is the evidence. Here.
Auskotz.
An extra edition of the Themis Herald published to coincide with the mock trial.
Danke.
Thanks, Miriam. You've revealed who you truly are. As someone who's never had Junie's best interest in mind. What? Are you questioning our friendship? Look, you may want answers, but no can do because what you're saying conflicts with this piece of evidence.
Well, wo haben wir das denn? Wenn sie schon zugegeben hat, dass sie hier diese Artikel schreibt, dann ist sie auch dafür verantwortlich. Soll heißen, sie will nur diese Informationen, um hier ihre Bild weiter auszubauen.
That's the Themis Herald, the paper I publish. What's about it?
Are you really that dense? This article is full of malicious lies about Junie. It's definitely not something a true friend of hers would write.
You got it all wrong. Another staff member wrote that one.
I don't think so, Miriam. You even said it yourself just a moment ago. It's a one-woman operation. Or did you forget already?
If you'd just given me the info you have. Stupid pawn. Juniper's just using you.
Das ist ein nicht sonderlich netter Karton. Aber immer noch ein Karton. Now, I want the truth, Miriam. You hide in your box in order to collect gossip for your sleazy paper, isn't that right? You're not really friends with Juniper, are you?
No, duh. She's the target of my scoops, and my readers demand dirt. Extra, extra, the dirty little secret of the squeaky clean student council president.
Dirty little secret? Alright, what are you planning to say in court, huh?
I'm a witness to her part in a crime. I'm going to tell it all in a shocking exposé. The end justifies the means. That's my brand of tell-all journalism. The end justifies the means.
Wait a second. Nicht schon wieder dieser blöde Satz.
In this dark age of law, many of us embrace Professor Mean's methods, even future judges. I've even adopted an end justifies the means brand of journalism, which includes tape recorders secretly hidden all over our campus. Secretly recording every last word without anyone being any the wiser.
Doesn't she realize that's totally illegal?
And one of them was at the scene of the crime, the art room.
You put a tape recorder in the art room? What did it record?
You wanna know? You really wanna know?
Yes, please! That's so nice of you to...
Like I'd really tell you now. The big scoop comes out in court tomorrow.
You're so mean, Miriam!
According to my evidence, a fatal fissure had opened between the three of them.
Who? Junie, you, and Robin? And what do you mean by fatal fissure? Oh, man.
Juniper, you, and Robin used to be the best of friends.
Used to be? They still seem to get along fine to me. I did sense some discord, though.
You don't know anything. Professor Means has his followers and Professor Court has hers. Their influence is inescapable.
Are you implying that one of them adheres to that extreme idea you and Professor Means have? But why would anyone follow that philosophy?
How could you possibly understand? You're new around here.
Miriam, would you feel better if you came out of the dark and into the light? Der Grund, warum ich jetzt lache, das ist wieder eine Reference, nämlich aus dem Songtext Out of the Dark. Apollo hört Falco! Whee!
I can see fine in here. You'll be the one seeing in the light in court tomorrow. Then you'll realize how guilty Juniper Woods really is. Ugh, we're going to have cross-examine her tomorrow, but I don't know where to start.
Well, let's at least take care of whatever we can today.
You're right. Let's see what else we can find out.
Soll heißen, wir sind jetzt erstmal fertig mit dem Pappkarton. Wir können ja schon mal uns weiter begeben zu... mal gucken. Was haben wir denn hier? Intense Area. Mal zurück zum Lecture Hall. Das wär's doch mal. Und an dieser Stelle beende ich dann aber auch den Part wieder. Wird ja mal Zeit. Egal ob positiv oder negativ, Bewertung immer gern gesehen. Das war's von meiner Seite und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. See you guys!